breakdown of what champion parts are available for customization. This was posted on the official Discord from a Focus staff member. Okay, so it looks like they're going to detail out the champion part customization. Let's go check it out. Hello, Space Marines. Since we unveiled the champion skin customization feature, we've seen a lot of questions about it, mostly regarding which armor parts will be available for what class. We've created this little blog post so you can easily know which armor parts can be used in a class. Okay, great. I get to think about what I'm going to do overnight, I guess. Ultramarines champion. Helm heavy. Oh, okay, this is an interesting format. So it looks like they just say which part and then the class that it is available for. So Ultramarines champion, helm heavy, backpack. Yeah, because I guess it's for the heavy bolter, probably. War gear heavy. Left gauntlet, right gauntlet. Oh, so really only the gauntlets from the Ultramarine champion are available for other classes, it seems like. Left gauntlet, right gauntlet, and left greave. Right greave, just heavy. Very interesting. I'm genuinely not surprised about that, to be completely honest. I mean, when it comes to these champion pieces, a lot of these are very unique. I feel like the Ultramarines champion, like, it's a lot more unique than people think, I believe. But okay, let's continue. Dark Angels champion, helm, heavy, bulwark, assault, tactical. This is actually a great helmet for the heavy. I think this really is gonna look weird on the tactical, but hey, we got the option. Left pauldron, right pauldron, heavy, bulwark, assault, tactical. Breastplate, bulwark, assault, tactical. Backpack, sniper, bulwark, vanguard, tactical. Dude, honestly, that's pretty wild. You can use a lot of the Dark Angels champion, which is great. I mean, it's honestly, without the, without the robe, it is pretty simple. I can see, yeah, honestly, and not to mention, new backpack for snipers, kind of interesting. Honestly, anything that sniper gets in this is huge, but I mean, overall, I definitely thought the sniper would have been able to get like a pauldron or something, but okay. I mean, dude, I'll take what I can get in this situation. But yes, war gear, bulwark, obviously, left gauntlet, right gauntlet, bulwark, assault, bulwark for the right gauntlet. It is odd how specific the gauntlets get to. The greaves here are the same, heavy, bulwark, assault, tactical. Salamander champion. Could you imagine if they just, yeah, war gear, sniper, I was about to say, that's the first one I went to. Anyway, helm, not available on any class. Oh, wow, so not even on the sniper? You can't even, oh, sheesh. That's a little disappointing, but I'm also not surprised. Again, I think that the helmet for this sniper is probably a lot more unique than we think. Left pauldron, sniper, vanguard. Hey, vanguard's getting a fair amount of this Salamander's champion. That's great. That's actually great. A lot of people suggested Salamanders for Vanguard because of the Melta. Dude, honestly, this is a very good update. This is very good. I've seen some people talk about that they were a little disappointed on this, but when I actually checked it out, I'm satisfied. At the very least, I think everyone but the Ultramarines champion is basically what we need, and obviously what we can get. But like, as far as what we're actually getting from these champion skins, I feel like, some people are going to be really satisfied, but you always have people who are going to be disappointed. But yeah, so a lot of the stuff from the Salamanders is Sniper and Vanguard. Besides the backpack, Sniper, Bulwark, Vanguard, Tactical. Space Wolves Champion. Oh my god, everyone is getting the helmet. Everyone can use the wolf helmet now. Great. Dude, honestly, this champion skin has a lot of cool stuff. Where's the breastplate at? Sniper Vanguard. Dude, huge. Sniper can get the... Dude, huge. Sniper can get the Space Wolves chest. Dude, that's honestly insanely cool. Dude, oh man. I'm so happy about that. But yeah, obviously, Sniper will also get the pauldrons and the backpack and the gauntlets and the greaves. So Sniper Vanguard, honestly, are like trading Salamanders and Space Wolves together. It's pretty cool. The Sniper also getting a new helmet. This is honestly a little bit appealing, but we will see. Now, yes, the Imperial Fist Champion, when I talked about this earlier, there's a lot of... I like a lot of the pieces on this, but like, I don't know if I was convinced the plasma was the right weapon. But okay, let's continue. Let's see what they are cooking here. The helmet, heavy, bulwark, vanguard, assault, tactical. Yeah, dude, that's huge. Unfortunate that it's not for sniper, but it's also gonna look weird on sniper. I think the helmet is gonna look a little bit weird in general, but it might stand out a bit. I think on Heavy, though, Heavy can definitely use it. That's going to look so good. Pauldron, Sniper, Bulwark, Assault, Tactical, Bulwark, Assault, Tactical, Breastplate, Bulwark, Assault, Tactical, Backpack, Sniper, Bulwark, Vanguard, Tactical, Gauntlet, not available on any class. No gauntlets for the other class there. And unfortunate. Dude, oh man. Okay, Greaves, Heavy, Bulwark, Assault, Tactical. Yes, White Scars Champion. This is huge. Dude, look at the helmet. Sniper, Heavy, Bulwark, Vanguard, Assault, Tactical. I wonder if it will still have the flare on top of it. Maybe, maybe not. Left Pauldron, Sniper, Bulwark, Vanguard, Assault, Tactical. Right Pauldron, Bulwark, Assault, Tactical. Dude, honestly, Sniper is getting the best cosmetic update out of all of these classes, I swear, dude. Sniper is like hurting for other things, but ultimately I think this is going to be good for everybody. That left, is this like left pauldron, like as in the like facing the assault, or is it the assault side left pauldron? Because yeah, right here, if you can see my mouse, that's what I'm thinking the left pauldron is. So this is Sniper, Bulwark, Vanguard, Assault, Tactical. Huge. Unfortunate not for Heavy though. I mean, it is pretty cool we're getting the Heavy helmet. It is also going to look pretty interesting, the user interface with all this extra cosmetics. We're gonna have a whole lot of extra cosmetics on our menu. Oh wow, they also have the Bulwark Black Templar ready to go here. Breastplate, Assault, Tactical, pretty cool. Oh, for the Tactical, I like that. Gauntlet, Bulwark, Assault, right Gauntlet, Bulwark, Assault, Tactical. Backpack, Assault, Jump Pack, so yeah, you can obviously like switch the jetpack with other, that's kind of cool too, actually. But yeah, you can switch the jetpack off of this champion skin for other skins. Very cool. Okay, so this is the last one. Black Templar's Champion, the helmet for Heavy, Bulwark, Assault, Tactical. Dude, Heavy also has a lot of cool looking helmets now. We have like a fair amount of knightly looking helmets now. I think the Black Templar's Champion is it's very unique, but we would have Black Templar's Champion, Dark Angel's Champion, and also the Imperial Fists, which their helmet is very knightly looking as well, which I think goes great with Heavy and like other classes that are looking to tank. Pauldron, Heavy, Bulwark, Assault, Tactical. Yep, same thing for the right. Breastplate, Bulwark, Assault, Tactical. Backpack, Bulwark, Tactical. War Gear, Bulwark. Gauntlet, Heavy, Bulwark, Assault, Tactical. Greaves, Heavy, Bulwark, Tactical. Dude, Tactical's getting a lot of Black Templar stuff. Dude, this is sick. This is so sick. This is a shout out to the devs, dude, for doing this. Also, shout out to the devs for allowing us to see ahead of the patch what is actually customizable, because now we can just theorize what we want to do. Man, I feel like they're being quite restrictive on some of this. Don't get me wrong, this is a good step, but they could have opened the field a bit more. My main question is, why are the Salamander and Space Wolf Pauldrons and Greaves not transferable to the other classes? It is just because of the Phobos armor base. I mean, good question. Somebody says they just think it's for overall aesthetics. I feel like maybe there's a clipping issue or something, but dude, seriously, when it comes to how much cosmetics they just allowed us to use for other classes, I understand that it is a little bit disappointing to see they were restrictive for some of this, but I don't think they're being too restrictive. Like, as far as I'm concerned, looking through the update for if I wanted more customization for the Sniper, I am very happy. We have the key components of the unique parts of the champion skins, like chest pieces, helmets. When it comes to anything like Greaves or gauntlets, I think that sort of thing we can work around. Honestly, if you just have them blank and just wear the color, but you still have a flashy helmet, that's still going to be good enough. I want the Space Wolf Fur Pauldron for all of my main classes, Assault, Vanguard, and Bulwark, since the champion is a Vanguard and those parts are only interchangeable with Vanguard and Sniper, then that leaves almost nothing for me to work with for my other main classes. Now, this is a fair point to bring up if you wanted a specific cosmetic on another main class and they didn't deliver. Yes, I agree. That's unfortunate. I do think that is something maybe the devs can get back to. However, if there is like a clipping issue, that is probably what is going to keep them from doing that. However, I will point out that when it comes to the Space Wolf Champion specifically, their helmet, I think, is one of the key components to allowing you to get more immersed with that chapter on a different class. However, obviously we talked about this months ago. Not everyone likes the Space Wolf helmet. Some people just like the Fur Pauldron. That is fair. That is obviously something that I'm surprised it works for the sniper and doesn't work for the bulwark, for example. But I guess maybe for the bulwark, maybe you just have this giant pelt piece on your screen when you put up your shield. Maybe it's harder to see things. I don't know. It could be seriously so. It could be such a small reason that they just weren't able to get to it. But still, I think maybe one day they can get to it. I understand. I definitely understand the criticism here. At the very least, this is a disappointment. But still, I have to admit, the Space Wolf champions specifically does have their helmet available for all classes. So I think that's still pretty good. I guess this really depends, though. Definitely let me know in the comments if there's any pieces that you were disappointed in seeing that it wasn't available for a certain class. Maybe it's something the devs can get to, but you have to understand the Space Wolf fur pauldron is probably more complicated than we think, at least off the top of my head. To me, though, I'm very happy with all of the helmets we're getting from all of the different champion skins, but still, I understand people's frustration if they weren't able to use a specific cosmetic they were looking for. But yeah, let me know in the comments how you guys feel about this, and thanks for watching.